guys.
Hi, Jess.
Welcome back to Free Failing. Hey, Jess.
Hi.
I'm Jess K.
I'm Jess T. And today we're going to be talking about the infamous girls trip. Because we just got back from one and it was so epic and so fun and so needed.
Yeah.
So necessary.
Not long enough. 2 nights.
Yeah. So we went to Martha's Vineyard, which is a very bougie place because we have champagne taste on a beer budget. But we made it there. And we love it there.
Yeah.
And it was really fun.
Yeah. We live in Connecticut, so it's close. Take the ferry over.
Yeah.
So for me, when you get back from a girls' trip, there's always a sad, anticlimactic.
Yeah. How did I spend my time?
Yeah. Or just like, wow, I have to wait a whole nother year.
No, it was sad. I was actually sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't, like,
I know.
bratty kid, like, I don't want to go home. Like, really, it was that.
I was thinking about the ferry there and like the ferry home. We're just these up, so tired.
It's like summer camp. It's like summer camp for adults. It was really needed and necessary. Yeah.
So then we were talking about, wow, like not everybody does this. We have a lot of friends that don't go on any girls trips or never have.
Yeah.
And just like why it was so fun, like why am I sad? So we determined girl trips are good for the soul.
Yeah. Do you think it would be as fun if we were married? Like, do you think a girls trip is for everyone? I think it is, but
If we were married but didn't go with our husbands, but went as married people, 100%.
yeah, still necessary.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we did have our fun. We did go dancing when we were there and have pretending we're 21-year-old women. We're all in our 40s, except one who's 30s. But the most fun part for me, which we'll get into, yes.
Sorry. And the 90s music.
Yeah, which they didn't play until we bribed the DJ.
Yes, exactly.
So, just a little.
Yeah.
But the most fun for me, like, is all the other reasons that it's so good for the soul.
Yeah. I can't wait till next year, the next one.
Yeah.
And we're already, so we'll talk about that. But we're going to talk about why is it so epically important if you haven't gone on one.
We're here to convince women that sometimes I have friends that sometimes feel guilty leaving their kids, or if you're married and it's like a costly trip or whatever,
right?
You feel guilty because of money, or you just feel like it's indulgent, or maybe you shouldn't when you're married. When I was married, I felt guilty. I didn't go on actually girls trips till divorce, I think. So
yeah, I mean, when I was married, I felt, well, especially I was a stay-at-home mom, but I felt guilty or indulgent sometimes at Target. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like just getting a Starbucks or buying like special makeup.
So I can see how that is definitely real for especially married women.
Yes.
That they would feel like it might be unfair. Or I shouldn't treat myself.
Yeah. Tit for tatting. Will he go golfing if I go away? Is he going to go on a golf trip? Or let me feel guilty for watching the kids? Yeah.
And I don't think men want the men's trip the way that, or need it the same way we need it.
I really don't.
It's a need.
Yeah. Yes. And that's why we're going to talk prescriptively. Like here are all the amazing benefits and all the things that that are so good for your soul that come from girls trips.
Yeah. So that you can convince yourself and your loved ones why you need to leave.
Yeah.
Literally. You need to leave sometimes.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to talk about personal growth and self-discovery through girls trips.
Yeah, so I thought it was so funny it was just any woman listening it was just heavenly. Like we all circled up on the beach. Like one of the days was kind of just cold. So we just sat with our little spritzers and just talked all day. Just it was like a tribal huddle is what I felt like. And no one else was on the beach. It was just the gathering of the annual women. Like, let's talk. And we talked about this group that we went with made vision boards in the winter, which for anyone that hadn't done that, I was kind of hesitant. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not artsy.
I love it. You were like, oh.
I was like, I'll just have wine.
You didn't buy in as much.
Book club. Yeah. Like, I'll just come hang out.
I bought in and brought extra.
Yeah, you did.
Yearly bingo.
Yeah.
Knock off your bingo card after everything you've done.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I know. But now I am a believer too. Okay. But anyway, so when we were sitting on the beach, we were able to review. It was like a half-year mark from when we had made the vision boards. Taking turns viewing, like, what have we done this year? Like,
reflecting.
Yeah.
Sharing out. And also sharing out is so validating. Because maybe you have these goals and you like nobody cares, or you
Right.
feel like
Who are you
nobody
going to
cares.
talk to? Especially
Yeah.
we're divorced. We live alone. So we
Right.
don't have a person to like, oh, I really made it this far in my
like someone like,
side
I'm
hustle.
proud of you. Right.
Really,
Yeah.
no.
And
Because kids aren't
they don't.
teenagers don't. I don't think my kids know what I do
Yeah.
for a living to this day.
That's
Because I have
terrible.
boys. Anybody who has boys.
Yeah, exactly. So to have someone be like, no, or even when you question yourself and they're like,
Yeah.
no, you made it this far.
Yeah.
Or even me, I was like, oh, one thing I haven't really worked on is a side hustle. And you're like,
I'm like,
that was-
girl,
you
what
were
do
so
think
mad.
this
You were like,
is? Oh my gosh, this
how
shows
dare
your
you?
level of commitment.
But I didn't. I thought it was, I see this as fun and an outlet.
Our
I don't
podcast
see it
we're
as,
talking about.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't see it as
consider
a side hustle.
Yeah.
But it will grow into, that is,
Well, a lot
I
of
am
things go
working on
behind
it.
the scenes. We joke that Jess is the talent. This is my house. She literally shows up, and I have everything set up. And I'm just so happy you're here. So, I mean,
Yeah, she keeps the air
So,
conditioner
we're
on, glass of water waiting. But I didn't, yeah, I didn't see it that way. But I don't know why, but I should see it that way because that is something that was on my goals.
Yeah.
is I didn't specify. I just wanted something outside of my work that could yield success and growth.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
those kinds of things.
And I love that friends see other friends through different lenses.
And also, it is like, not in a negative way, but okay, we're all in our 40s. So what does that look like? And
Yeah.
am I crazy because I feel this way? Or
Exactly.
have I not achieved because I'm still doing this or that? And you realize that we are all on the same page and pace in some ways.
Yeah.
And then there's others of us who are doing all kinds of other things. I don't know.
But what's great is some of us have been married. Like one friend has been married for over 20 years. So
Yes.
her trajectory of life and experience is so different than the rest of us are divorced. So it was 5 women, 1
Right.
married. So, and we had kids at all different stages and ages. So
True.
it's neat because one of us who has been through something can speak into, like, there was so much good advice. Like, that's
was.
what I wrote down. It's like,
Yeah.
so much good advice.
Good
And
advice.
a huge one, because so many of us were
Yes.
single, was dating advice.
Oh, yes.
And I don't want to talk too long about this. All we do is talk about dating on this podcast. But one of our friends has really just started getting on the apps. So it was like, I felt like, wow, you got to mother some of these friends. Like, oh, don't do that. Or just,
Yeah,
this guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
And just shared experiences.
Yeah.
Like, this is how it went for me. This is normal.
it's very much like being with your mother, your big sister, your
Yeah.
little sister, your
That's
best
how I
friend,
felt.
your cousin, your therapist. And we all play those roles in every conversation
Yeah.
throughout the entire girls' trip. So
Yeah.
it's almost like going on I don't know, not like a sabbatical, but like a retreat where you're being
Yeah. Like,
cared for.
yes, truly.
So it's not just this fun, ha ha, rah rah. It was that too, but
When I think about all the talks and all the topics that we covered, it is unbelievable. Like at one point, I think it was like menopause, and it was
Yep.
just like beauty hacks, and it was like
Yep.
a crazy, silly story in the same 2 hours. Like, there's no way men do this. We covered it. Covered it.
Gluten intolerance.
Yeah. Colonoscopy experience and like remodeling hacks and
Everything.
hard things they're going through with our kids. There's nothing off the table on a girl's trip.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Oh, to the point.
yeah, and sometimes
One of us, let's just say one of the girls group women is a female
she's a midwife.
midwife and nurse and
gynecologist.
basically a gynecologist. So you could even imagine the level of questioning.
Oh my gosh, with the latest, evidence and research.
So we even had like women's health.
True women's health. Like, well, that leads us to our next, I think, category is health and wellness hacks and tips. So I think the standout for me, because I was really laughing the next day after we got home, like, because I actually text her, like, the links after a girl's night, let alone a trip, are out of control. Links to songs, new albums, outfits. And I think the standout for me was our midwife friend talked about estrogen cream that you smear over your face, and the difference of what that is compared to
girls.
vagina. But she must have said the word vagina probably 30 times within
At
a
least.
3-day period. So
And estrogen at least 30 times.
but I
in
still,
different capacities.
I'm like, I'm not going to let that one go because that
know.
sounded fascinating. Can't like
that our face could get younger with some estrogen.
I actually did you have your notes app open at any point when we were on our trip? Because as women,
definitely.
as we were talking, I'm like, oh, can't forget this, can't forget this.
Yeah.
It's like a wisdom mining.
Dairy.
Like the treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, dairy.
Dairy,
weight
gluten,
loss.
weight.
One of our friends was on like a true, like she's
Journey. Yeah.
eating differently for the first time. And so,
Yep.
yeah.
She lost 20 pounds. So then I'm like, so tell me about,
Yeah.
like, what are you doing there? And so that was helpful. One girl is, like I said, dairy free. And I think I'm having issues with dairy. So I'm like tuned in, fascinated because she did all the research.
Yeah.
So it's like you're benefiting from someone else's research experience. It was
Right.
really, it's actually so deep.
Yeah, I
that
know.
You can't always have the time to do yourself. And they're like, oh, let me break it down for you. And then you're like, yes. Because
Yeah.
you also have the time. So you're like,
I felt like almost, I keep saying the word tribal, but I think village, I think other cultures, I think there's much more of a synergy between women. I think there's more of a village, well, that's where we get like the village mentality, but I feel like
think
we're
so,
so
too.
isolated. And we
Yes.
go through so much. Like when I was sitting there listening to like even just in this health space, what's going on with bodies, it's just crazy what just the body goes through, which of course affects you mentally and your brain. And we were talking about mental health and we were talking about finding therapists. So it's wild. It's not good to just do all this alone. You know?
And also to see each other, even with in the dating space, not to go back to that, but like you said, you're looking at, you could reflect on your own self and your own growth because you're like, oh, I remember when I was just there.
Yes.
I agree. I think other cultures do. I think they stay separate, men and women, even though they're married.
Yeah.
But here, once you get married, it's like you're carried away into a tower.
Yeah.
Like
really. Yeah.
Rapunzel, and you're done.
Yeah. And then if you're single, it's like you're just alone in your tower.
We also even covered like finances and, right?
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes. I felt like, wow, because, and that's the thing. So you have to go with the right group. So we got to like jump in that this was, I felt like a good group of women. And I think you really have to be wise when you join.
Oh yeah,
that many
that's a
amount
whole
of
topic.
people. We rented a house at Airbnb. I mean, even just the getting ready. And it's funny, like we were saying, you could be best friends with someone, but there's a difference when you have to cohabitate or travel. I have been shocked about, you think you know a girl really well, and then you have to like decide who's getting what bedroom, or people when they travel, they're either relaxed and chill. But I remember being with a friend years and years ago that there was no relaxing. Like her vacation style was totally different. It was like stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do go away.
That's super interesting. That also speaks to relationships, because I think that when you're dating and courting, you're not really put in every situation with your potential spouse either.
Yeah. I was just watching a podcast. I think it was actually Charlie Kirk. He's like, anyone who's dating, don't get engaged before you go on a road trip.
Yeah.
And he had all these good points. We're not talking first class to Aruba, like a road trip. So where there's going to be challenges and someone has to sacrifice and where are you going to stop? And I was like, oh, that's so brilliant. Like,
are you going to ask for directions?
Yes. You have patience when you're tired. I was like, oh, road trip.
The hunger beast. The bathroom beast.
Yeah.
I asked you to pull over 3 exits ago, and now there's not a bathroom for another 10 miles. Like, yeah.
But in the same way with friends, I think all of us, we were joking because so many different personalities, and we had like an alpha friend, but it's like,
we all played different roles. Yes, there was the alpha, there was the laid back, there was the hot mess, there was the I just didn't know, and then I don't know what I was. Uber happy.
Yeah.
Like weirdly obsessed with
Finding Obama. So President Obama has a house on Martha's Vineyard, and he's always there for the same couple weeks. It was his birthday, and we actually met someone else that was there.
Oh, true.
As a Secret Service agent, which Jess thinks he was not telling the truth.
I think he was lying. She was like, no, he's really he's on the golf course with Obama right now. I'm like, okay, whatever.
He's on the detail.
But he might have been.
I think he was.
He did look the part. He did look the part.
Yeah. Long story short, it was the silly, like, every plane that went above us, like, is that it? Is that Obama?
Yeah.
Every golf course.
And I just love it there. So I really was just constantly like, I just love it here.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. Where's Obama? Where's my man?
Yes, because supposedly he does just walk around the normal, so he could spot him in the wild.
Yeah.
I was looking.
Thank you.
Maybe
You have
next
my back.
year. Yeah.
We're
gonna golf.
I'm gonna put him on my vision board
Yeah.
this winter.
So funny.
It was just great. It was just a great time.
And something else that came out afterward is creating a year-round connection loop. So we talked about, I think because it's so sad when you're together and you feel so bonded, and then, you know, we're all busy lives. We all have full-time jobs with kids. So it's like, you really don't get together that much as a cohesive unit. So
Right.
like, we have to do like maybe a book club in the winter once a month, and what else?
Yeah,
did
we
you
came up
say?
with
Like,
new ideas. I think cyclically we'll do the vision boards every January now.
Yeah.
Then one girl came up with maybe we'll do a book club, and then she added a layer of, well, maybe we'll read a book that's set in a town where we want to go next.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. And even like the group chat, like the thread of your like trip, because you're always on like a trip. Even that, like since then, we've been back for like a week now, and it's like going on a date. Like everybody a pep talk. So it's like, oh, I hope this continues. It's just so nice to have this little invisible floating support network.
Yeah. It's like the residuals of that girl's trip really also sets you on a mission.
Yeah. You feel more empowered. Like, all right, I'm actually going to try to do this.
Like,
and now a lot of people, I said it aloud, and now people are going to know about it.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's the little things
you get little
too.
like nuggets. Yeah.
And then
life hacks.
Yeah. And then those things remind you of the trip and the friends and the freedom and the growth. And so memories are really important to me.
I know. And I was thinking about it. It's like, okay, I get it. You spend money. Sometimes you have to take off work. It's arranging for childcare if you're not married. But it's just, life is so short. I feel like, because my dad died young, but one thing he was always a stickler on was we took 2 vacations a year. Like solid week vacations, because he was so busy. That's his quality.
Yeah, that's
quality
his time off too. Yeah.
And that always stuck with me. Like, how many girls, this is the time. I think a lot of people are like, oh, maybe when I have more money, or oh, maybe when the kids are still in high school.
Yes.
So maybe,
yes.
But I never want to live that way. And it was kind of a pain there was a lot of like, you know, when you're planning with 5 grown adults, there was a lot of logistics, there was a lot of back and forth, and you know, but it's always worth it. So.
And there was like moments, of course, like little attitudes or whatever here and there, or having to stuff your emotions. Like I'm sick of it here now, or you know.
Yeah, totally. But you also learn a lot about yourself when you're on a trip like that, because when you're with your kids, you're totally in charge, and when you're with a husband or a boyfriend, that's a totally different dynamic. Right. And usually they do what you want to do.
That's a whole nother dynamic.
Like I noticed about myself, people would, when we're shopping that day.
Yeah.
I don't really like shopping. So I was so happy just literally sitting on a bench with my coffee, just probably alone for an hour. And it's like, oh, I am kind of like that independent friend.
Yeah. Or laid back. Like you could roll with the punches. Yeah.
You just kind of like almost appreciate yourself in a new light. Yeah. Or I don't know.
You learn about yourself, like you just said, and you learn about each other too. I was very impressed with you, to be honest, about like like at that down to the very end, how patient, like you were just like, I'm pretty sure it's right there. Don't worry. It's 5 minutes.
Well, now you can see the conflict avoided, and you say how I am with my kids. I'm like, yeah, everything's fine. Well, the house is on fire.
Yes, I was impressed. It's impressive because you were like, I am not going to let this get me stressed out.
Well, the whole thing is, you guys, so I was the driver. I took my car over on the ferry. So you have a lot of personalities with driving and speed and, you know, a lot of backseat driving situations. And I'm just like,
parking.
I was. I do feel like I was like emotionally abused for a little while. Like, we couldn't find a parking spot. Like, okay, girls, someone had to pee. And I was just like, oh, shit, it's gonna like beat me up.
It was like...
So anyway, thank you. It's good to hear.
5 women in a car was always...
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, it's funny.
But Also, I was protecting you.
Yeah, no.
Quite frankly. From either an overtalker, a sleeper, or a...
I will say I'm never going to drive again. You have a Jeep, so it's your turn next time. I'm not doing that again. It was too much.
Or a backseat driver. I think I was a nice balance for the front seat.
Definitely. I was happy to have you. You were my advocate.
Yeah. I literally had to block hands at a certain point.
Yeah. Speaking of blocking hands, so the silliest thing, because we also have like just the memory making and the silliness. My whole complaint in life is I don't laugh enough. People don't have fun enough. We're Enneagram 7s for anyone that doesn't follow the Enneagram, 9 different personality types.
Yeah.
7s are you really just want to have fun. They're the childlike, fun-loving, pain avoidant. That's Jess and I. So my gripe with life, like I work from home. I sit on a laptop, do video calls and email.
The dream.
Go to the gym, don't talk to anyone. Come home, talk to my teenage boys. But there's not a lot of like silly laughter. I just feel like humans actually don't laugh enough. I think it's really good for the soul. I think it's actually an underestimated tool that God gives us. I'm such a laughter
Literal
person.
scripture, yeah.
So for me, it's like, oh, this feels so good to belly laugh. How many times am I wiping I always cry when I laugh. So it felt my soul nourished by the laughter.
Oh my gosh,
And
yes.
Unless you get that.
And just coming out of your shell or watching people come out of their shell made me feel like, like the married friend. She just was like dancing the night away with
oh my gosh,
pure joy, no shame, not caring who was looking.
So that was the freedom of her. She didn't care. She's not doing her hair before she goes out.
Yeah.
She
doesn't care.
Did not care. She's the only one.
She's nice and secure and good as she should be.
Yeah.
Or maybe she would have always been that way, but I was like, girl, this girl looks like she is the main character of, I don't know, MTV jams, like.
I know.
It was
walks
the best.
into a place like, what's up? High-fiving people like she's
and
Michael
just like
Jackson.
all over the place, her hair, like just, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you get
there's goals.
inspired.
Yeah,
Totally.
I'm inspired. I'm like, I want to be you.
Yes.
In that way. And like
the confidence.
with another friend, I'm like, I love how deeply grounded you are, and I want that.
Yeah.
You know,
But, speaking of that, the silliness and the craziness, we ran into a nude beach there, and I have been to Martha's Vineyard, and for some reason, I totally forgot. If you keep on, it's called the Akina Cliffs. It's one side of Martha's.
Yeah.
If you keep on walking.
Gayhead Beach or whatever.
Gayhead Beach. Yeah. And they're just there, and you guys.
And
I'm like, I think I got a core workout from the laughter. Because it's just older, unattractive men. Usually, it was mostly men.
Yeah.
And just with everything hanging out, it was just too
with
much.
their wives or something.
It was like 2. It was fascinating to me.
It was fascinating. It was like going to
like the zoo, but like I don't know. Like
I see what you're saying. Like the zoo, like the voyeurism.
Yeah, like should we look? Should we not look? I felt weird looking, but sometimes you're just like, okay, you're passing.
And we were just walking by
through.
Yeah, like we were just trying to see the cliffs
and all of our different reactions to it.
That was so funny,
so good. Like one of us.
It's a
taking
little
pictures, and the other one's I'm like, I want to die. I could never.
It's a little bit like the YMCA locker room.
Yes.
At like silver hour.
Yes. Yeah. That was something, but that was hilarious. So
it was
like that was probably one of my favorite.
The
memories.
funnier part. So I'm like, let that be my fail. I'm so out of shape. And I got I was probably so dehydrated. My lower back, and this is 40. My lower back tensed up so bad. I was like, guys, right when we got deep into the...
I forgot about that.
Into the nudity
We left Jess amongst...
I was like, guys, I can't. I need to sit for a minute.
Why didn't we just turn around? I feel bad that we left you.
No, I don't feel...
just like sitting on a huge rock. It's like a cliffy beach, just surrounded by an assortment of D.
I was like... Just sitting there like
a prim and proper little girl picnicking. Oh my gosh, we should not have left you.
Just look at the ocean. And then, I was just like, I don't know if this was a good idea, guys. Where are you?
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but to me, what was even more funny is these is you cramping. So Jess met like a very handsome man. They were just talking, and we had to go. It was like, we're going home. We're tired. We're late. So Jess runs over, and you want to like look good if you're like waving, or he's probably walking back.
Like,
she pops her head in the car. She's like, oh, I got a cramp. I got a leg cramp. And you could not move, but you're still trying to look cute while you were like paralyzed. And I don't think I'll ever forget it.
I like
you could
said
not. I thought you were
him.
joking, and like, no, she actually is like.
I had one leg in the car, and I was like, oh my God, guys, make it look good.
Like, if that's not 40, oh my gosh. I'm proud of us.
I
though.
literally, I need.
rocked it.
Yeah, I need to hydrate.
Yes. Yeah.
I did get my blood work back from the doctor, and I uploaded it into ChatGPT, and it was like, signs of dehydration on a cellular level. And I was like, makes sense.
Oh my gosh. Do you not drink enough water? I drink so much water.
I guess I don't, but yeah, clearly I cramped up on the beach. I cramped up trying to be cute, saying goodbye to the guy. Oh, it was so fun.
So funny.
It was fun.
So that's our pep talk. So it's not indulgent. It's necessary. That's our we're going to think of titles for this episode. That's what mine would be.
Is it selfish or is it self-love?
Yes, totally. Oh, that's a good, we'll do it that way. So, I hope you guys are motivated and inspired. Make the trip.
Yeah.
Okay, it's worth the money.
Yes.
You don't have to spend a lot of money. I feel like
it's
you can
also
do things on the budget.
It's an investment.
It is.
It's
It's
mental
an
health.
yeah.
It's physical health. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same as a spa weekend.
Yeah.
It's just so much better. I want to go back right
Me
now.
too. We still have a couple weeks of
Talking
summer.
about this. Yeah.
Let's go.
So you already did. Let's do our wins and fails. So
Okay.
for new viewers, listeners, we talk about a win and a fail that we experienced for the past week in order to encourage each other.
So the win for me is going on the trip, because truly I had a lot of roadblocks this time. So I was really pushing and risk taking to go on this trip. And so there were so many times where I was just like, you don't have to live for the fun. But being that I was a 7,
Yeah.
I was like, but I can't miss it.
Yeah.
So I made a way where there was no way, and I did do both. I got the class done, the document signed, and I made it to the girls' trip. Just a little late.
It was amazing. I had you push through because it would have been so tempting. You had so many reasons.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a hassle.
Yeah,
Come
and
on
even
the ferry.
exactly, even getting
proud
there
of you.
by myself and taking the ferry, and I was just like,
But that's when you're like, it's for yourself. That was self-care. It's like somebody is like, no, I really want to do this, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
oh, and speaking of, on the way home from the ferry, on the way home, I met another girl who, and now she's like a Facebook friend of mine. We talked the entire time. It was so great. We talked about life and family and dating, and she looked so young, and she was in her 30s.
Aww. Of course you did. Of course you got this whole
it was
for friends.
so-
That doesn't happen to me. You're just so friendly.
I don't know how, but I mean, deep talks with this girl. Met her boyfriend on the way out, her fiance on the way out.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's this Brazilian guy with freckles, and so
Do
she
you
kept.
remember her name? You should give
Heather.
Because didn't you tell her about the podcast?
Yeah, so the
Heather.
funny part is, hey girl. We also talked about how, about the podcast and how we talk about dating, this and that. And she was like, oh, well, I have the hustle, the real hustle. She goes, you know what's really good is when you date and you go on vacation and you meet a guy and it's like, she goes, it's free tour guide. Sometimes a free place to stay if you come back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She was like, cultural immersion.
Jess is like taking.
It's like,
It's okay. Okay.
girl,
Is it,
I'm going to talk about this on my
podcast.
podcast. Yeah. No, she was in like Guatemala or
No,
something.
but like, where did she meet the guys? That, like,
Yes.
Yeah,
And she goes, yeah, no, that's the vibe. I was like,
interesting.
learn something new every day.
Wow.
I was like, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. I was like, what can I call that? And she's like, I don't know. Maybe we call it tour guide dating.
Tour guide dating. Yeah, that sounds nice and benign and innocent because
I don't
you can see where this would go a little.
It's a little shady.
Yeah.
But
Pack a weapon.
it was just funny. And one of the things that we said, I was like, yeah, it's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And she was like, she's in a bungalow somewhere in Tahiti. And we're like, yes.
That's adorable.
So it was really, it was just fun. So that part was a win.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your win or do you want me to do a fail?
Yeah, I'll do my win.
Okay.
So my win was something happened, and something happened where I felt, I guess, a little rejected, or someone didn't respond. The guy didn't respond the way I thought. And I was so impressed by the way I handled it, and I think it's because of all my healing that I've been talking about. I was divorced like 10 months ago, and I really did this whole like book. It was called Anxiously Attached. It's about attachment theory. And I read the book, but when I say did, it was an experience because she's like, do this. It was like activity based. Like you had it took a while to get through. And I really feel different. And I feel like this was evidence because I have like rejection issues and abandonment, all that fun stuff. I think my younger self, or even 5 years ago, would have let it ruin my whole weekend or day or night and would have been sad. But I was almost like waiting for it. Like, oh, that's just, I'm fine.
You did take that one like a champ because I was worried. And you did good. Yeah. Good job. So a fail, just the health part and like a little bit. I was really going into this like I am an adult. I am in my 40s. I am who I am. I want to just enjoy this trip and feel comfortable in my own skin.
Yeah, totally.
And I did do that, but not 100% of the time. You know, there like that insecurity. It wasn't really comparison because I have come to a point where in almost every situation with other women, I still would rather be me than anybody else, if that makes sense.
Totally. Yep.
Like I might admire something that person has, but I have come to the place where I'm like, but I love me. I do love me. Like there are things I've come to really love about myself. But still the little being hard on myself crept up a lot. And whether, I don't know if that's so much a fail or if it's just like a temperature check of what to still work on.
Totally.
Because I'm almost, a part of that is I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I feel like, but I'm not there. So that's
But it's cool that the trip brought that, like you had all those thoughts, right? Like, so it is, I'm telling you, girls' trips are self-growth.
Yeah.
They really, really are. It's
really great.
Wild. My fail is so dumb. So I could be cheap or frugal when buying like household things or even clothes. Like I really don't spend a lot of money on things. So my vacuum cleaner that I bought like 3 months ago broke again. So I'm mad that I brought the cheapest one at Walmart. They say don't buy the cheapest one, but I hate spending money. And I'm on my own for the first time after a divorce again. And you know when you just there's always a little anxious about spending because you're still getting used to like what your budget is a month. So I'm just like cheap. Like the boys are like, can we put the air conditioner on? I'm like, what's the temp? But I think the greater fail is I beat up on my things. Like there is a vacuum graveyard in my closet over here because I bought the house from, they left the vacuum, killed that after 2 months, killed this one, and it's a pattern with any appliances, even this podcast equipment. I had to like super glue apart because I just think it's the ADHD thing. I'm always in a rush and I just shove things like literally gorilla tape holding, and this is like good equipment. So I wonder if I'll ever get the good vacuum.
Out of that,
take care of it. I think I just run over everything. I literally just like, I feel like if I looked at my
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I'm not an animal, but like, just, that's my fail. I'm so pissed that I have to buy another.
A little bit like that. And I raised my kids a little bit like that. Like, we have no shame with doing some Goodwill shopping or going to a consignment. I love the find of all that. I grew up going to tag sales. My mom was like that. But my mom was also very, and I love you, Mom, but she was very cheap. Like, it was like VO5. Conditioner and like never anything better, and I'm like, hell, Mom, like I need a little more, you know. And so I didn't love that, but as I've grown up, like I joked about the champagne taste and the beer budget, but I have learned to appreciate some good quality things. You know what I mean? So I think I could break you out of that, just like you're gonna break me out of some of my things. But I have a Dyson.
I have. Oh yes. I don't know if I'll ever. And like that's the Shangri-La.
But then, I only have my free Chromebook from work, which I'd like a MacBook. So But when I get the Mac, when I do, and I will, I'm gonna be so proud of it, and I probably will never go back from that. Is what I'm saying. Like once you have the taste.
Yeah, or probably like a Dyson is probably amazing. Like you should see me
and I can never go back
and forth 4 times.
I can never ever go back. You see what I mean? So I don't. Awesome. I don't like overspend and be foolish. But once I've had it, now you're like, you see the value in it. And the same thing. I think the same thing with towns. Like People are so afraid of expensive towns because of the ticket price of the house.
Yes.
But really, we're saving on taxes, or even Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
So expensive, but once you're there, it's
Yeah, it's not like
$20 to paddleboard or something,
right.
or whatever.
Yeah,
like
milk's
it's
not $20 like Hawaii. Yeah.
So
you make it work.
we are gonna we're gonna fix that.
Come to Walmart with me.
You have a dog. You have.
I know, that's why, you guys, it's been 2 weeks. I haven't vacuumed in 2 weeks because I'm so mad. Then I get like so mad about the situation and like, well, maybe can I have someone look at it? And who's gonna look at it? Kids are like, oh,
Your $70 vacuum.
it was like $40.
Girl. All right.
Okay.
That's a fail. But we'll fix it. But yeah. Go on a house trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good fun week. Thanks for joining. See you
Bye.
next time.